It is, it's one of my favorite things to do, but also one of the most challenging things to do too, because to your point, the kids put in lots of work and certainly get lots of help too, from our 4-H educators to our ag teachers to just folks who, the great thing about the show industry is it's very much a community, right? And so you see kids helping each other, but, they have had success, but they also have failures. And that is hard as a mom, right? That's hard to stand ringside and see your kiddos have that happen. And we all see that. I think it's for folks who haven't experienced kind of the show industry, you see kiddos walking out of the show ring sometimes with tears in their eyes. And that might be from success or that might be from disappointment. But to me, that's why it's so great, because as a mom and as a parent, I talk about, okay, we always learn a lot more when we don't do well than when we do well. And that's just real life. You're going to interview for jobs that you don't get. You're going to, maybe date someone that breaks up with you. Just in life, you have ups and downs, and it's how do you develop the tools as an individual to navigate through those. And some of those are tough. Some of those are really tough, especially I think when we talk about the market animals, so those shows that are terminal type shows, for those animals, like that's their last show, right? So that's the end of it. Our heifers or the female side of things, we can always say, well, we'll go home and make her a cow. But it's part of, and I think I'm hopeful that my kids will be, but so many of those kids are just more resilient as adults because they've had some pretty bumpy things sometimes through the show industry because, I think about kids showing hogs. There's, weight limits on those animals. If your hog weighs out by 1 pound, that's it. Go back to the barn. You don't get to show all your time and work. That's it. So real life scenarios. But I think we're just building really good kids, I think, in the show barns, which I think all of us should be proud of.